All right, guys, Rational Gig Driver here, and I'm coming to you with a special video today to kick off a special series that I'm going to be doing. It's that time of year, and we've got some budget smartphones that are out. So last year I did the A14. This year we're doing the A25 5G. I've already kind of opened up the box here in preparation. We've got a case, we've got the phone, and we are going to be spending the week with this phone. Now, we're going to unbox it right now. I'm going to go over some specs with you, and then we're going to spend the week with the phone. I'll be doing daily, kind of a daily update, so to speak. Let you know on every day I use the phone. I'm intending to try to use the phone almost every single day. And we're going to go over, we're going to evaluate this phone in 4 different categories that are related to gig work. We're gonna evaluate it for battery life, screen, brightness. How does it do outside? How does it look when you're outside and you're moving around? Can you see it well? Processing power. Can it withstand multi-apping? Can it withstand the use of key apps like Driver Utility Helper, Maximo, etc. And then we're going to also do battery life. How well does the battery hold up over the course of a day? Does it last a day? Look at it from that perspective. I guess we're at a 5th one in there. Durability. How well does it withstand? How durable is it? Will it withstand drops? Will it withstand falls, etc.? And then we're looking at a couple of ancillary situations I'll comment on as far as accessories and things of that nature. And we'll talk about that as well. We're going to rate it in those 5 categories on a scale of 1 to 5. And I will end the week doing the official gig review of this device. But tonight we're going to look at the specs. We're going to open this thing up. So let's go ahead and do that right now. Now I will let you know, I already kind of went in and for purposes of expediency, I went ahead and did and opened this up and pre-programmed it for purposes of the video, but we'll take it out. I put it back in the package for presentation purposes. But you can see it's very nice. It's got plastic backing. It's got a nice screen. I don't think it has a Gorilla Glass screen, so it is something you've got to be concerned about. But here's the deal. Price of this phone, the A25, if you buy it straight from Samsung, it's $299. Now, I did not buy this from Samsung. I bought this from Boost Mobile. And I got a deal from Boost Mobile for $99. Now, deal with that means I have to, if I want this to ever unlock, I have to keep this phone plan for 1 year, and then it's mine and unlocks. And I got that for $99, $200 off. So I think that's a really, really good, really good deal. Now in the box, not much. We've got the book. And we've got our charging cord. Like I said, feels really nice in hand. It actually feels pretty light. I'm used to holding some of the more premium phones. It feels really light in the hand, light and airy. It's got this nice little grip here, kind of grippy down on the bottom. Okay, I guess I must have the fingerprint, but it's got a fingerprint sensor on the side. It's now threatening me with saying I've attempted to unlock it 5 times, just simply because I touched it. You got the volume rocker up here. SIM card tray here, top, that's the microphone there, and then this is a speaker here, USB-C, and the cool thing here that we've also got is a headphone jack. So because it is one of Samsung's lower end phones, they do include the headphone jack because they're not expecting that the buyer of this phone would necessarily be using Bluetooth headphones, but that's a nice little touch because if you have some plug-in headphones, you can use that. And since this would really be being bought as, in my opinion, as an auxiliary phone, as a secondary phone, or just maybe you're an iPhone user and you want to get into Samsung, that's what we're going to be kind of looking towards. And we're going to test it out. We're going to see this week, can I run my workflow? How much money will we make? How well will it withstand? Will it be able to hold up to the processing power that we need? Will it hold it? Now, I'm going to lay that there for the moment. I also bought a case off of Amazon for purposes of this week. It's a MagSafe case. It was only $7.99. I think it was $8 and some change with tax. So we'll go ahead and apply this case. But this case, it's a light, nice, airy case. Let's just see if we can snap that in there. Just kind of snaps right in. Feels really nice. Adds some extra gripability. I really like the case. And it adds the most important accessory that Samsung phones don't have, and that is MagSafe. So very, very important. So we'll power up this phone here. I'll show it to you. Pull it off camera here. Now anytime I'm doing gig work, I run it with the Niagara launcher. It's a very powerful launcher. It's available on all Android phones. I run my Pixel with Niagara. I run all of my Samsung devices with it. We're going to run this one. Of course, for purposes, since we are testing this phone out, I will run it both with and without and see if there's a difference, because I know this is a lower processing power phone. So we'll see, sometimes you run a launcher over top. Sometimes it helps. Sometimes it doesn't. So you can see I've kind of got everything pre-programmed. I actually went ahead and just copied right over out of the box. I copied my main device that I use, which is the Z Fold 5, right into this. No problems at all. It was able to come right in. So you can see right on the onset there, I can see it's actually quite snappy. 6 gigabytes of memory, 128 gigabytes of storage. You can already see that there. Like I said, so far it's very snappy coming out of the box. I'm looking forward to seeing how this thing holds up when we go out and take it out for a spin. The screen, at least in the room without sunlight shining on it, seems very bright. It's an AMOLED screen, so for a $300 device, and for me, it's a sub $100 investment that I put into this device. It's really, really nice. I'm very impressed with it, actually. I guess this would be something that we would see competing with maybe the iPhone SE. So we'll see how it goes, because the iPhone SE, remember, has the main processor, at least from the iPhone 14 in it. Now it's a year behind on processing wise, but we used to have, when it came out with the main processing, main chip of the flagship smartphone from the previous fall, or the one that was in all the flagship phones that year. So quite an impressive feat when it first came out. This one, though, well, let's flip over the box and we'll take a look at it. Give me a moment here. We'll lay this up over here. Let's take a look at the specs. So it's got 6.5-inch FHD plus Super AMOLED display, 50 megapixel wide, 8 megapixel ultra wide, and 2 megapixel macro cameras. And that's those 3 cameras on the back. That's the camera array on the back. Got a little flash, which is important when you're out there doing nighttime dashing and nighttime work. 5,000 milliamp battery. Supports 25 watts super fast charging. So it charges as fast as an iPhone. I believe iPhone has the 25 watt super fast charging. So that's a good thing, because we want to be able to know we can power up fast if we need to. 6 gigabytes of memory. We've already seen that on there. 128 gigabytes of storage. And it's got the Exynos 1280 octa-core processor, 2.4 gigahertz by 2 gigahertz. So, again, we're not going to be doing any gaming. We're not going to be doing any video watching, although we might be doing some listening. But for purposes of what I'm doing, I'm using this testing this as a secondary device, because I do have an iPhone that I will be allowing myself to use right next to this thing for various different purposes. One of them being listening to podcasts, listening to YouTube videos, various things that I do, listening to music. That'll be run on my iPhone. So I want to do this fairly. But the goal will be to use primarily this phone all week long. If I need to bring in another phone, I will. Obviously, if something breaks down or the processor breaks down, I'm open to doing that. But we're going to test it out. So like I said, every day I will be posting a daily thoughts. Let you know what the results were, let you know how much I've made, let you go over stats, and give you my thoughts and any issues that I encounter throughout the day. And that's kind of talk about that. And then after 7 days, I'll do that for 7 days. On the 8th post will be a full out review covering the 5 areas that we talked about. And those 5 areas are screen brightness, battery life, durability, processing power. How does it hold up for processing power? And did I cover all 5 there? I guess what did I say? Screen brightness, processing power, battery life, durability, how it matches up with accessories, and we're gonna rate the phone on a scale of 1 to 5 from as a gig phone review, and it will be rated for purposes of whether or not you should buy this phone, and I will give you a buy or not on this. Now, in the event that this does come up as a buy phone, I'll keep it. I'll continue using it, and it may be a phone that I will consider doing a giveaway on down the road. We'll see how this video performs, but I'll consider giving it away if this video gets at least, well, not this video, if the review video gets 1,000 likes, or not 1,000 likes, 1,000 views, and at least 25 likes, I will consider doing a drawing, and I'll figure out the parameters of that. Maybe we'll do a live talk about question and answer session as well. I might consider that. If you would be interested in a live question and answer session after this week with this phone, if you're interested in it, if you're interested in buying it, I would be more than willing to do a live question answer session on this phone. Now, Samsung's got a couple of other interesting devices that are coming out, one being the A25. We've already got the S23 FE that's out. These are all slightly more expensive than this phone. I'm curious to see if we can get it all done within the range of this sub $300 device. That's what my hope is, and that I can give this a positive review. So we will see. Anyways, guys, I'm going to leave it there. Rational Gig Driver coming to you with with a gig phone review for the Samsung A25 5G. I will be reporting on this daily, so appreciate you watching. Give this video a thumbs up if you're enjoying it. Share this video with anybody that you think might find it helpful. And we will be talking soon in regards to the Samsung A25 gig phone review. Thanks, guys. Look forward to talking and interacting.